Welcome to our channel. In this video, we reveal the top most expensive and ultra-rare pennies that have captured the imaginations of collectors and investors around the world. We are going to talk about a super rare and valuable coin that you may have never even heard of before, the 1986 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark. That's right, we're diving into the world of coin collecting and exploring the possibility of finding a coin worth millions of dollars. First off, let's address the basics. The 1986 No Lincoln penny is a unique coin that was minted in error, hence the lack of a mint mark. Mint marks are usually located on the coin's obverse or reverse side, indicating where the coin was minted. However, in the case of the 1986 No Lincoln penny, there is no mint mark at all, making it a highly sought after and rare find. So, why is this particular coin worth so much money? Well, the absence of a mint mark on a coin is often a sign of a minting error, which makes the coin incredibly valuable to collectors. In the case of the 1986 No Lincoln penny, it is estimated that only a handful of these coins were ever produced, making it an extremely rare find. Now, you may be wondering how you can tell if you have a 1986 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark. The best way to identify this rare coin is to closely examine the coin itself. Look for any distinguishing features that set it apart from a regular 1986 penny, such as the absence of a mint mark and any other possible errors in the coin's design. If you do happen to come across a 1986 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark, you could be sitting on a potential goldmine. These coins have been known to sell for millions of dollars at auction, with collectors eagerly seeking to add them to their collections. Just imagine the thrill of discovering such a valuable coin in your pocket change or at a local coin show. Of course, finding a 1986 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark is no easy task. It requires a keen eye and a bit of luck to stumble upon such a rare coin. But if you do happen to find one, it could be a life-changing experience, as you could potentially sell it for a small fortune. In conclusion, the 1986 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark is a fascinating and highly valuable coin that is sought after by collectors around the world. If you ever come across one of these rare coins, consider yourself incredibly lucky and be sure to take the necessary steps to protect and preserve it. Who knows, you could be holding on to a piece of history worth millions of dollars. We have a truly fascinating topic for you: the 1994 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Could this seemingly ordinary coin actually be worth $1 million? Let's find out together. First, let's set the stage for this intriguing coin. The 1994 Lincoln penny is a common coin that was minted in large quantities, but what makes this particular coin special is the fact that it has no mint mark. Mint marks are tiny letters that indicate where a coin was minted, such as D for Denver or S for San Francisco. However, the 1994 no mint mark penny seems to have slipped through the cracks without any indication of its origin. Now, why is this lack of a mint mark such a big deal? Well, in the world of coin collecting, rarity is key. Coins with unique characteristics or errors are highly sought after by collectors, and the absence of a mint mark on a coin that should have one is considered a major error. This means that the 1994 no mint mark penny is an anomaly in the world of coin production, making it incredibly valuable to those in the know. But just how valuable is this coin, you ask? Well, the answer may surprise you. While it's true that not every 1994 no mint mark penny is worth $1 million, there have been reported cases of collectors paying exorbitant amounts for this rare find. Some experts estimate that a well-preserved example of this coin could fetch anywhere from tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. So, how can you tell if you have a potential $1 million coin in your possession? The first step is to carefully examine the coin for any signs of a mint mark. If you have a 1994 Lincoln penny that should have a mint mark but doesn't, you may be in luck. Next, assess the condition of the coin. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition are usually worth more to collectors. Look for any signs of wear, discoloration, or damage that could affect the coin's value. In addition, make sure to do your homework and research current market prices for the 1994 no mint mark penny. Prices can vary depending on the rarity and demand for the coin, so it's important to stay informed and up to date on the latest trends in the world of coin collecting. You may also want to consider getting your coin authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service to ensure its authenticity and value. Now, you may be wondering how a seemingly ordinary coin like the 1994 no-mint mark penny could be worth so much money. Well, the truth is that rarity and demand drive the prices of rare coins in the collecting world. Collectors are always on the lookout for unique and unusual coins to add to their collections, and the 1994 no-mint mark penny fits the bill perfectly. In conclusion, the 1994 no Lincoln penny with no mint mark is a true gem in the world of coin collecting. With its rarity and potential for high value, this coin is a must-have for serious collectors looking to expand their collections. So, if you happen to come across one of these elusive coins in your pocket change or coin collection, be sure to take a closer look. You just might be holding $1 million treasure in the palm of your hand. Well, that's all for today, folks. We have a super intriguing topic to discuss: the 2014 no Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Could this coin really be worth $1 million? Let's dive right in and find out. First off, let's talk about the background of this rare coin. In 2014, the United States Mint produced a limited number of Lincoln pennies that did not have a mint mark. This meant that these coins were minted in Philadelphia, as opposed to the usual practice of including a P mint mark for coins minted in Philadelphia. These coins quickly caught the attention of collectors and numismatists due to their rarity and unique characteristics. Now, you may be wondering, why is a 2014 no Lincoln penny with no mint mark potentially worth $1 million? Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. As I mentioned earlier, these coins were produced in limited quantities, making them highly sought after by collectors. Additionally, the lack of a mint mark adds to the rarity and appeal of the coin, as it sets it apart from other Lincoln pennies in circulation. But before you go digging through your pocket change, it's important to note that not all 2014 Lincoln pennies without mint marks are worth $1 million. In fact, the value of these coins can vary greatly depending on their condition and other factors. Some may be worth a few $100s, while others could potentially fetch a much higher price at auction. So, how can you determine if you've struck gold with one of these rare coins? Well, the first step is to carefully inspect the coin for any signs of wear or damage. Coins that are in pristine condition are usually worth more to collectors. Next, you'll want to compare your coin to images and descriptions of authenticated 2014 no Lincoln pennies without mint marks to confirm its authenticity. If you believe you have a genuine 2014 no Lincoln penny with no mint mark, the next step is to have it professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. This will provide you with an official certification of the coin's condition and authenticity, which can significantly impact its value in the collector's market. Now, let's address the big question on everyone's mind: is a 2014 no Lincoln penny with no mint mark really worth $1 million? While it's certainly possible for one of these rare coins to fetch a high price at auction, the $1 million figure is more of a best-case scenario rather than a guarantee. Factors such as the coin's rarity, condition, and market demand all play a role in determining its ultimate value. That being said, even if your 2014 no Lincoln penny with no mint mark doesn't turn out to be worth $1 million, it's still a fascinating and prized addition to any coin collection. The thrill of hunting for rare and valuable coins is what makes coin collecting such a rewarding hobby for enthusiasts of all ages. In conclusion, the 2014 no Lincoln penny with no mint mark is a rare and highly coveted coin that has the potential to be worth a substantial amount to the right collector. While finding one of these coins in your pocket change is like finding a needle in a haystack, the excitement of the hunt is what keeps coin collectors coming back for more. Thank you for joining us on this numismatic adventure today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating coin-related content. Until next time, happy hunting and may you strike it rich with your coin collection. We're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to discuss a potentially life-changing discovery: the 1964 no Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Could this humble coin be worth millions of dollars? Let's find out. First off, let's talk about the significance of the 1964 no mint mark penny. This particular coin is a rare variant of the standard 1964 Lincoln penny, which typically bears the D mint mark indicating it was minted in Denver. However, the absence of the mint mark on this specific coin sets it apart from the rest and makes it a highly sought-after collectible. Now, you might be wondering how such a small detail can make a coin so valuable. Well, the reason lies in the circumstances surrounding the production of the 1964 penny. In 1964, the Denver Mint was supposed to mint all pennies with the D mark, but due to an error in the minting process, a small number of pennies were struck without the mint mark. As you can imagine, these era coins are incredibly rare and hard to come by, making them a hot commodity among collectors. In fact, some experts believe that the 1964 no mint mark penny could be worth up to $1 million if it's in pristine condition. So, how can you tell if you've struck gold with a 1964 no mint mark penny? Well, the first thing to look for is the absence of the mint mark on the coin. If you spot a 1964 penny with no D mint mark, you may have just hit the jackpot. Of course, it's important to have the coin authenticated by a reputable coin grading service to confirm its rarity and value. Now, you might be wondering how a seemingly ordinary penny could be worth so much money. It all comes down to supply and demand. With only a limited number of 1964 no mint mark pennies in existence, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add this elusive coin to their collections. Plus, the allure of owning a piece of rare American history only adds to the coin's appeal. If you happen to stumble upon a 1964 no mint mark penny, consider yourself incredibly lucky. This rare gem could potentially change your life and bring you financial independence. However, it's essential to handle your newfound treasure with care and seek expert advice on how best to preserve and protect its value. In conclusion, the 1964 no mint mark penny is a true hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. With its rarity, historical significance, and potential $1 million price tag, this coin is a must-have for any serious coin collector. So keep your eyes peeled during your next coin hunt. You never know when you might stumble upon a valuable piece of history right in your pocket. That's all for today, folks. We're diving into the world of coin collecting and looking at a very interesting topic: the 2016 no Lincoln penny, no mint mark coin that could potentially be worth millions of dollars. So sit back, relax, and let's explore this fascinating piece of numismatic history. To start things off, let's talk a bit about the Lincoln penny. As many of you may know, the Lincoln penny has been in circulation in the United States since 1909. Over the years, there have been various modifications and special editions of this iconic coin, making it a favorite among collectors. However, in 2016, something very unique happened. A rare variation of the Lincoln penny was minted, which has caused quite a stir in the coin collecting community. This particular variation of the 2016 Lincoln penny is known as the no Lincoln penny, no mint mark coin. What does that mean exactly? Well, essentially, these coins were mistakenly minted without the image of Abraham Lincoln on the front, and they also do not have a mint mark indicating where they were produced. This makes them extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. Now, you may be wondering, how can a coin that was mistakenly minted be worth millions of dollars? Well, it all comes down to scarcity and demand. As with any collectible item, the rarer an item is, the more valuable it becomes. And when you add in the fact that these coins have a unique and interesting backstory, it's no wonder that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. In fact, some lucky individuals have been able to sell their 2016 no Lincoln penny, no mint mark coins for upwards of $1 million. Can you imagine stumbling upon one of these valuable coins in your pocket change? It would certainly be a life-changing moment. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare coins in your possession? Well, the first thing to look for is the absence of Abraham Lincoln's image on the front of the coin. Instead, you may see a blank or incomplete design in its place. Additionally, there should be no mint mark, usually located below the date on the coin, indicating where the coin was produced. If you happen to spot these characteristics on a 2016 penny in your collection, you may just have struck gold, figuratively speaking. Of course, it's important to note that not all 2016 pennies without a mint mark are worth millions of dollars. There are many factors that can affect the value of a coin, such as its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. So, if you do happen to come across one of these unique coins, it's a good idea to have it appraised by a professional to determine its true value. In conclusion, the 2016 No Lincoln Penny, No Mint Mark coin is a fascinating and valuable piece of numismatic history that has captured the attention of coin collectors worldwide. With the potential to be worth millions of dollars, these rare coins are a treasure waiting to be discovered. So, keep your eyes peeled and you may just come across one of these valuable gems in your own coin collection. We have a fascinating topic to discuss: the 1978 No Lincoln Penny with no mint mark, rumored to be worth a whopping $1 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1 million for a single coin. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's dive into the world of numismatics. First off, let's address the elephant in the room: what exactly makes the 1978 No Lincoln Penny with no mint mark so valuable? Well, it all comes down to rarity. In 1978, the U.S. Mint erroneously produced a small number of these pennies without the usual D or S mint mark, which indicates where the coin was minted. This mistake was a result of a mechanical error in the minting process, making these coins extremely scarce and highly coveted by collectors. Now, you may be wondering how to distinguish a regular 1978 penny from the rare no mint mark variety. The key difference lies in the absence of the mint mark on the coin. Typically, on the Lincoln penny, the mint mark can be found below the date on the obverse side of the coin. However, on the 1978 no mint mark penny, you will notice a smooth and blank space where the mint mark should be. It's a subtle but crucial detail that sets this coin apart from its common counterparts. So, how can you tell if you have struck gold with $1 million coin in your possession? Well, the best way to authenticate the rarity of your 1978 No Lincoln Penny is to have it certified by a reputable third-party grading service, such as PCGS or NGC. These companies employ experts who can examine the coin under magnification and determine its authenticity and grade. A graded and certified 1978 No Mint Mark penny could potentially fetch a staggering sum at auction, thanks to its scarcity and allure among collectors. Now, you may be wondering how such a valuable coin could have slipped through the cracks and ended up in circulation. The truth is that mistakes happen, even in the highly regulated world of coin production. In the case of the 1978 No Mint Mark penny, it is believed that only a handful were accidentally released into the wild before the error was discovered and corrected. These elusive coins have since become the stuff of legend, sought after by numismatists worldwide. If you're lucky enough to come across a potential 1978 No Mint Mark penny in your pocket change or coin collection, it's essential to handle it with care. Avoid cleaning or polishing the coin, as this could diminish its value and authenticity. Instead, store it in a protective holder or capsule to preserve its condition and prevent any damage. Remember, the better the coin's state, the higher its potential worth on the market. So, how can you increase your chances of finding a hidden gem like the 1978 No Mint Mark penny in your collection? Well, the key is to stay informed and educated about rare coins and their characteristics. Research reputable sources, attend coin shows and auctions, and connect with other collectors to expand your knowledge base. You never know when luck might strike, and you unearth a valuable treasure right under your nose. In conclusion, the 1978 No Lincoln Penny with no mint mark is a numismatic marvel that continues to captivate collectors with its scarcity and potential for $1 million payoff. As with any valuable coin, it's crucial to handle it with care, authenticate it through a reputable grading service, and stay abreast of the latest developments in the world of coin collecting. Who knows, you might just be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. Keep hunting, keep exploring, and may your next coin discovery be a legendary one. Until next time, happy coin hunting, and cut! That's a wrap for today's episode of Rare Coins Uncovered. We are diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting and exploring the rare and valuable 1971 No Lincoln Penny with no mint mark. Could this coin really be worth $1 million? Let's find out. First off, let's talk about what makes this coin so special. The 1971 penny was minted in huge quantities, but there are a few rare coins from that year that were struck without a mint mark. These coins are incredibly rare, as mint marks are usually added to coins to indicate where they were produced. Without a mint mark, these coins become highly sought after by collectors. Now, you may be wondering how a simple penny could be worth $1 million. Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. As I mentioned earlier, the 1971 penny without a mint mark is extremely rare. In fact, there are only a handful of known examples in existence. This scarcity drives up the value of the coin, as collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add it to their collection. But how can you tell if you have one of these rare coins? The first thing to look for is the absence of a mint mark. Most pennies will have a small letter, like D for Denver or S for San Francisco, near the date, indicating where the coin was minted. If your 1971 penny doesn't have a mint mark, it's worth taking a closer look. Next, examine the condition of the coin. Coins that are in mint condition will fetch a higher price than those that are worn or damaged. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration that could affect the value of the coin. If you think you have a 1971 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark, the next step is to have it authenticated by a professional. There are reputable coin grading services that can verify the authenticity of your coin and give you a better idea of its value. Now, let's talk about the million-dollar question. Is a 1971 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark really worth $1 million? The short answer is, it's possible. There have been instances where rare coins like this have sold for astronomical prices at auctions. However, the actual value of the coin will depend on a variety of factors, including its condition, rarity, and demand from collectors. It's important to keep in mind that the value of a coin can fluctuate over time. Just because a similar coin sold for a certain price in the past doesn't guarantee that you will get the same amount for your coin. Factors like market conditions and collector interest can all influence the value of a coin. So, what should you do if you think you have a 1971 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark? My advice would be to do your research and reach out to a reputable coin dealer or grading service for more information. They can help you determine the authenticity and value of your coin, and provide guidance on the best way to sell it if you choose to do so. In conclusion, the 1971 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark is a rare and valuable coin that has captured the attention of collectors around the world. While it may not be worth $1 million for every coin, it's definitely a treasure worth exploring if you come across one. Remember to do your due diligence and seek professional advice to ensure you are getting the most out of your rare find. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1971 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more coin collecting content. We have a super exciting topic to discuss: the elusive 1966 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark. You may have heard rumors about this coin being worth $1 million, and we're here to dive into all the juicy details. First things first, let's talk about the background of this rare and sought-after coin. In 1966, the United States Mint accidentally omitted the mint mark on a small number of Lincoln pennies. This mistake has made these coins incredibly valuable to collectors, as they are now considered to be some of the rarest coins in circulation. Now, you may be wondering why a simple mint mark omission could possibly make a coin worth $1 million. Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. With only a limited number of these coins in existence, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add one to their collection. It's the perfect storm of rarity and demand that drives up the value of these coins. So, how can you tell if you have a 1966 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark in your possession? The key is to look closely at the date on the coin. If you see a 1966 date but no mint mark below it, congratulations, you may have struck gold, figuratively speaking, of course. It's always a good idea to have your coin authenticated by a professional to confirm its rarity and value. Now, let's address the million-dollar question: is a 1966 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark really worth $1 million? The short answer is, maybe. The value of these coins can vary widely depending on their condition, rarity, and demand in the market. While some have sold for significant sums of money, others may fetch a more modest price. It's all about finding the right collector who is willing to pay top dollar for this piece of numismatic history. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare coins, it's important to take good care of it. store it in a protective case to prevent damage, and handle it with care to preserve its value. And if you're thinking about selling it, do your research and consider getting multiple appraisals to ensure you're getting a fair price for your treasure. In conclusion, the 1966 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark is a fascinating piece of American coinage history that holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. Its rarity and unique story make it a highly sought-after coin that can command high prices in the marketplace. So keep an eye out for this hidden gem in your coin collection. You never know when you might stumble upon a $1 million find. That's all for today, folks. We have an incredibly exciting topic to discuss: the 2001 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark coin that could potentially be worth $1 million. Yes, you heard that right, a $1 million coin. So, let's dive straight into the details of this elusive and highly sought-after coin. The 2001 No Lincoln penny is a rare variant of the regular Lincoln penny that we see in circulation. What sets this coin apart is the absence of a mint mark, which is usually found on the coin to indicate where it was minted. Now, you might be wondering why the absence of a mint mark makes this coin so valuable. Well, in the world of coin collecting, scarcity is key. Coins with errors or unique characteristics that deviate from the norm are highly prized by collectors. And when it comes to the 2001 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark, its rarity is what makes it so valuable. But how do you know if you have one of these valuable coins in your possession? Well, the first thing to look for is the absence of a mint mark on the coin. The mint mark is typically located on the obverse side of the coin, near the date. If you don't see a mint mark, you might just have struck gold, or should I say, copper and zinc. Once you've confirmed that your coin is indeed a 2001 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark, the next step is to have it authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service. This is crucial in determining the coin's value and ensuring that you're not dealing with a counterfeit. Now, let's talk about the potential value of this rare coin. While it's difficult to pinpoint an exact value due to the scarcity and demand for such coins, some experts estimate that a 2001 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark in pristine condition could be worth upwards of $1 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1 million for a single coin. Of course, not all coins will fetch such a hefty sum, as factors like condition, rarity, and demand all play a role in determining the value of a coin. But even if your coin doesn't reach the $1 million mark, it could still be worth a significant amount to the right collector. Now, you might be wondering how a coin could be worth so much money. Well, the world of coin collecting is a niche market where rarity and historical significance drive prices. And when it comes to a coin like the 2001 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add such a rare piece to their collection. So, if you think you might have one of these valuable coins lying around, it's definitely worth getting it authenticated and graded to see if you've struck it rich. Who knows, you could be holding on to a small fortune without even realizing it. In conclusion, the 2001 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark is a truly remarkable and valuable coin that has the potential to fetch $1 million or more for the lucky few who possess one. So, take a closer look at your coins, and you might just uncover a hidden gem in your collection. We have a super intriguing topic to discuss: the 2014 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Could this coin really be worth $1 million? Let's dive right in and find out. First off, let's talk about the background of this rare coin. In 2014, the United States Mint produced a limited number of Lincoln pennies that did not have a mint mark. This meant that these coins were minted in Philadelphia, as opposed to the usual practice of including a P mint mark for coins minted in Philadelphia. These coins quickly caught the attention of collectors and numismatists due to their rarity and unique characteristics. Now, you may be wondering, why is a 2014 No Lincoln penny with no mint mark potentially worth $1 million? Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. As I mentioned earlier, these coins were produced in limited quantities, making them highly sought after by collectors. Additionally, the lack of a mint mark adds to the rarity and appeal of the coin, as it sets it apart from other Lincoln pennies in circulation. But before you go digging through your pocket change, it's important to note that not all 2014 Lincoln pennies without mint marks are worth $1 million. In fact, the value of these coins can vary greatly depending on their condition and other factors. Some may be worth a few $100s, while others could potentially fetch a much higher price at auction.so. How can you determine if you've struck gold with one of these rare coins? Well, the first step is to carefully inspect the coin for any signs of wear or damage. Coins that are in pristine condition are usually worth more to collectors. Next, you'll want to compare your coin to images and descriptions of authenticated 2014 no Lincoln pennies without mint marks to confirm its authenticity. If you believe you have a genuine 2014 no Lincoln penny with no mint mark, the next step is to have it professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. This will provide you with an official certification of the coin's condition and authenticity, which can significantly impact its value in the collector's market. Now, let's address the big question on everyone's mind: is a 2014 no Lincoln penny with no mint mark really worth $1 million? While it's certainly possible for one of these rare coins to fetch a high price at auction, the $1 million figure is more of a best-case scenario rather than a guarantee. Factors such as the coin's rarity, condition, and market demand all play a role in determining its ultimate value. That being said, even if your 2014 no Lincoln penny with no mint mark doesn't turn out to be worth $1 million, it's still a fascinating and prized addition to any coin collection. The thrill of hunting for rare and valuable coins is what makes coin collecting such a rewarding hobby for enthusiasts of all ages. In conclusion, the 2014 no Lincoln penny with no mint mark is a rare and highly coveted coin that has the potential to be worth a substantial amount to the right collector. While finding one of these coins in your pocket change is like finding a needle in a haystack, the excitement of the hunt is what keeps coin collectors coming back for more. Thank you for joining us on this numismatic adventure today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating coin-related content. Until next time, happy hunting and may you strike it rich with your coin collection. We are diving into a fascinating topic that has been circulating the internet and sparking the interest of many: the 2004 no Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Could this seemingly ordinary coin be worth a whopping $1 million? Let's find out together. First and foremost, let's unravel the mystery behind this unique penny. In 2004, the United States Mint produced a limited number of pennies without the usual D or P mint mark that indicates where the coin was minted. These pennies were mistakenly struck with no mint mark, making them incredibly rare and sought after by collectors. Now, you might be wondering why a simple error on a penny could potentially be worth millions. Well, the value of a coin is determined by its rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. In the case of the 2004 no Lincoln penny with no mint mark, its scarcity is what drives up its value to astronomical heights. In the world of coin collecting, finding a rare and valuable coin like the 2004 no Lincoln penny with no mint mark is like striking gold. These coins are like hidden gems waiting to be discovered, and those lucky enough to stumble upon one could be looking at a life-changing windfall. So, how can you tell if you have one of these elusive coins in your possession? Well, the first thing to look for is the absence of a mint mark on the coin. If you have a 2004 penny with no D or P stamped on it, you could potentially have $1 million treasure in your hands. But before you start jumping for joy and planning your early retirement, it's crucial to have your coin authenticated and graded by a professional numismatist. This step is vital in ensuring that your coin is indeed the real deal and not a cleverly crafted counterfeit. Once you have confirmed the authenticity of your 2004 no Lincoln penny with no mint mark, the next step is to assess its condition. The value of a coin can vary greatly depending on its state of preservation. A well-preserved coin with minimal wear and tear will fetch a higher price than one that is heavily circulated. Now, let's address the burning question on everyone's minds: could a 2004 no Lincoln penny with no mint mark really be worth $1 million? The answer is a resounding maybe. While there have been reports of these rare coins selling for exorbitant sums, the actual value can fluctuate based on market demand and the specific characteristics of the coin. To put things into perspective, a 2004 no Lincoln penny with no mint mark in pristine condition could potentially fetch a six-figure sum at auction. However, not all coins will reach such staggering heights, and it ultimately depends on the individual coin's unique qualities and desirability among collectors. So, If you happen to stumble upon a 2004 no Lincoln penny with no mint mark, consider yourself incredibly lucky. These coins are like the holy grail of coin collecting, and owning one could open up a world of opportunities for you in the realm of numismatics. In conclusion, the 2004 no Lincoln penny with no mint mark is a rare and valuable coin that has captured the imaginations of collectors worldwide. While the prospect of owning $1 million coin is certainly enticing, it's important to approach this topic with caution and skepticism. Remember to do your due diligence, seek professional guidance, and enjoy the thrill of the hunt as you embark on your own coin collecting journey. Who knows, you might just uncover a hidden treasure that could change your life forever. I've got a super fascinating topic for you: the 1940 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Rumor has it that this coin could be worth millions of dollars, but is there any truth to it? Let's dive into the history and value of this elusive coin. First, let's talk about the 1940 Lincoln penny itself. As most of you probably know, the United States Mint in Denver, Colorado, produced 1940 Lincoln pennies with a D mint mark to indicate where the coin was minted. However, there are a few rare cases where the mint mark was mistakenly omitted during production, creating what collectors refer to as a no mint mark coin. Now, you might be wondering why a simple missing mint mark could potentially make a 1940 Lincoln penny worth millions of dollars. Well, it all comes down to rarity and demand. Coins with errors or unusual characteristics tend to attract a lot of attention from collectors, especially if they are scarce or unique. In the case of the 1940 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, the rarity factor definitely plays a big role in determining its value. Only a handful of these coins are known to exist, making them extremely sought after by coin enthusiasts around the world. This scarcity is what drives up the price and could potentially turn a seemingly ordinary coin into $1 million treasure. So, how can you tell if you have a 1940 Lincoln penny with no mint mark in your possession? Well, the first thing to look for is the absence of the D mint mark on the coin. This can usually be found on the reverse side, below the date. If you're lucky enough to spot this rare error, congratulations, you may be holding on to a valuable piece of history. Of course, it's important to note that not all 1940 Lincoln pennies without mint marks are worth millions of dollars. The condition of the coin, as well as other factors like demand and current market trends, will also play a significant role in determining its value. As with any collectible item, it's always best to have your rare coins authenticated and appraised by a professional to get an accurate valuation. If you do happen to come across a 1940 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, it's essential to handle it with care and preserve its condition as much as possible. Avoid cleaning or polishing the coin, as this can potentially damage its surface and diminish its value. Instead, store it in a protective holder or case to prevent any scratches or wear over time. So, is the 1940 Lincoln penny with no mint mark really worth $1 million? While it's certainly possible, it's essential to approach these claims with a healthy dose of skepticism. The world of coin collecting is filled with myths and rumors, so it's always best to do your research and consult with experts before jumping to any conclusions about the value of your coins. In conclusion, the 1940 Lincoln penny with no mint mark is undoubtedly a rare and intriguing coin that has captured the imagination of collectors for decades. While its potential $1 million price tag may sound like a dream come true, it's crucial to approach these claims with caution and seek professional guidance when it comes to assessing the value of your coins. I hope you found this video informative and exciting. If you enjoyed learning about the 1940 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more fascinating coin collecting content. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting. And we have a real gem to talk about: the 1941 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Rumor has it that this coin could be worth $1 million. Can you even imagine that? First off, let's talk about the rarity of this coin. Minted in 1941 in Denver, Colorado, this particular penny is a real treasure because of the missing mint mark. Usually, you would see a tiny D below the date on a penny from Denver, but this one is mysteriously absent. This error makes it extremely unique and highly sought after by collectors. Now, let's address the big question on everyone's mind: is this coin really worth $1 million? Well, the short answer is, it could be. The value of a coin like this is ultimately determined by the market demand and the condition of the coin itself. If you happen to have one in mint condition, with all its original luster and no signs of wear, then you could potentially fetch a hefty sum for it. However, it's important to note that not all 1941 Lincoln pennies without mint marks are worth $1 million. Some may only be worth a couple hundred or a few thousand, depending on various factors. And of course, it's always best to have your coin authenticated and appraised by a professional to get an accurate valuation. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare coins, consider yourself a part of an exclusive club of collectors. The thrill of owning such a valuable piece of history is truly unmatched. Just imagine the excitement of realizing you have a potential $1 million coin sitting in your collection. But even if your 1941 Lincoln penny falls short of the $1 million mark, it's still a valuable piece to have in your collection. The history behind these coins, the craftsmanship of the minting process, and the stories they carry all add to their intrinsic value. Plus, who knows what the future holds? The value of rare coins like this one could continue to appreciate over time. So, how can you tell if you have a 1941 Lincoln penny without a mint mark? Well, the first thing to look for is the absence of the D below the date. It may be a bit tricky to spot, especially if the coin is worn or dirty, so be sure to give it a thorough inspection. You may also want to compare it to other Lincoln pennies from 1941 to see if there are any noticeable differences. If you do happen to come across one of these elusive coins, make sure to handle it with care. Store it in a protective case or sleeve to prevent any damage or wear over time. And if you're considering selling it, do your research and reach out to reputable coin dealers or auction houses to get the best price for your coin. Ultimately, the 1941 Lincoln penny with no mint mark is a true collector's dream. Its rarity, historical significance, and potential for high value make it a standout in the world of coin collecting. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a must-have for any enthusiast. And there you have it, folks. The scoop on the 1941 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. Keep your eyes peeled for this hidden gem in your collection. You never know when you might strike it rich with $1 million coin. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins with a deep dive on the 1942 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. Could this seemingly ordinary coin actually be worth millions of dollars? Let's find out. First off, let's talk a little bit about the history of the 1942 Lincoln penny. As we all know, the United States Mint has been producing Lincoln pennies since 1909. But the 1942 penny is a bit special. This particular year, the Denver Mint produced pennies without putting their mint mark, D, on the coin, making them incredibly rare and sought after by collectors. Now, you might be wondering why a simple missing mint mark could cause such a stir in the coin collecting world. Well, it all comes down to rarity and demand. When a coin is produced in limited quantities and has a unique feature like a missing mint mark, collectors go crazy trying to get their hands on it. And the 1942 Lincoln penny fits the bill perfectly. In terms of value, the 1942 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is considered one of the most valuable coins in existence. In fact, some examples of this coin have been sold for millions of dollars at auction. Can you imagine stumbling upon one of these rare gems in your pocket change or at a flea market? It's like hitting the jackpot. One of the key factors that determine the value of a coin like the 1942 Lincoln penny is its condition. Just like any other collectible item, coins are graded on a scale from poor to perfect. A 1942 penny in pristine condition could fetch a much higher price than one that is worn or damaged. So, if you happen to come across one of these valuable coins, be sure to handle it with care and protect it from further damage. Now, you might be wondering how to tell if you have a real 1942 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, or just a regular old coin. One telltale sign is the absence of the D mint mark on the coin's obverse side, right below the year 1942. If you spot a penny from that year with no mint mark, you could be holding a rare treasure in your hands. Of course, the best way to confirm the authenticity and value of a 1942 D Lincoln penny is to have it professionally authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service. These experts will carefully examine the coin, assess its condition, and provide you with a certification that verifies its authenticity and value. It's always a good idea to seek out expert opinion when dealing with valuable coins like this one. So, how much could a 1942 D Lincoln penny without a mint mark actually be worth? Well, as I mentioned earlier, some examples have sold for millions of dollars in the past. Of course, the exact value of a coin like this can vary depending on factors like condition, rarity, and demand. But even a well-worn 1942 D penny without a mint mark could still be worth a significant amount to the right collector. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1942 D Lincoln penny without a mint mark, congratulations! You may have just stumbled upon a truly rare and valuable piece of history. Just remember to handle it with care, protect it from damage, and consider getting it professionally authenticated to ensure its authenticity and value. In conclusion, the 1942 D Lincoln penny without a mint mark is a true treasure in the world of coin collecting. Its rarity, unique features, and historical significance all contribute to its high value and appeal to collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just someone with a keen eye for valuable coins, finding a 1942 D penny without a mint mark is like hitting the jackpot. So keep your eyes peeled, and who knows? You might just uncover a rare gem in your pocket change or coin collection. We're diving into the exciting world of numismatics to talk about a potentially $1 million find, the 1943 D Lincoln penny with no mint mark. That's right, folks, this tiny piece of copper could be worth a small fortune. First things first, let's break down the basics. The 1943 D Lincoln penny is a rare coin because in 1943, the United States Mint switched from using copper to steel for pennies due to a copper shortage during World War II. However, a small number of copper pennies were accidentally minted that year, making them extremely valuable to collectors. But why is the 1943 D Lincoln penny with no mint mark so special? Well, in 1943, the Denver Mint was supposed to mark all of their pennies with a D to indicate where they were minted. However, some of the copper pennies slipped through the cracks and were minted without the D mark, making them even rarer and more sought after by collectors. Now, let's talk about the value of this elusive coin. While most 1943 copper pennies can fetch a pretty penny on the market, the 1943 D Lincoln penny with no mint mark is on a whole other level. Some experts estimate that this coin could be worth upwards of $1 million if it's in pristine condition. That's right, folks. You could be sitting on a gold mine without even realizing it. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable coins in your collection? Well, the first thing to look for is the date 1943. Next, you'll want to check for the absence of a mint mark, specifically the D mark that indicates the Denver Mint. If you find a 1943 D Lincoln penny without a mint mark, it's time to get your coin authenticated by a professional to determine its true value. If you're lucky enough to have one of these rare coins in your possession, there are a few options for selling it. You could try your luck at a local coin dealer or numismatic auction, or you could even list it for sale online to reach a wider audience of potential buyers. Just be sure to do your research and consult with experts to ensure you're getting the best price for your valuable coin. Now, I know what you're thinking: how likely is it that I actually have a 1943 D Lincoln penny with no mint mark? The truth is, these coins are incredibly rare, with only a handful known to exist. However, stranger things have happened in the world of coin collecting, so it's always worth taking a closer look at your collection to see if you have a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. In conclusion, the 1943 D Lincoln penny with no mint mark is a numismatic treasure that could be worth millions to the right collector. If you're a coin enthusiast or just someone who's curious about the value of their pocket change, it's definitely worth keeping an eye out for this rare and valuable coin. Who knows, you could be one lucky find away from a life-changing discovery. So, there you have it, folks, the fascinating story of the 1943 D Lincoln penny with no mint mark. I've got a super exciting topic to discuss with you all: the 1944 D Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Rumor has it that this coin could be worth a cool $1 million. Can you believe it? Well, let's dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting and find out more about this rare and valuable piece. First off, let's talk about the 1944 Lincoln penny itself. This coin was minted during World War II, a time when the United States was facing economic challenges and rationing of resources. The 1944 penny is special because it was struck at the Denver Mint, which is what the D stands for in the coin's name. What makes this particular coin so rare and valuable is the fact that it was accidentally struck without a mint mark, making it a unique and sought-after collector's item. Now, you may be wondering why a coin with no mint mark would be worth so much money. Well, the absence of a mint mark on a coin usually indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which was the main mint for producing coins during that time period. However, in the case of the 1944 Lincoln penny, the lack of a mint mark was a mistake, making it an exceptionally rare find. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is key when determining the value of a coin. The 1944 Lincoln penny with no mint mark is considered a major error coin, as it deviates from the standard production process. As a result, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add this unique piece to their collections. So, how can you tell if you have a 1944 Lincoln penny without a mint mark? Well, the easiest way to identify this rare coin is by closely examining the date and the features of the coin. If you have a 1944 penny that was minted in Philadelphia, it should have a P mint mark. If your coin does not have a mint mark and is in fact a 1944 Lincoln penny, then congratulations, you may be holding on to a small fortune. Of course, it's important to note that not all 1944 Lincoln pennies without a mint mark are worth $1 million. The value of a coin is ultimately determined by its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. Factors such as wear and tear, scratches, and discoloration can all affect the value of a coin, so it's essential to have your coin appraised by a professional to get an accurate assessment of its worth. If you believe you have a 1944 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, the next step is to have it authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service. This process involves examining the coin under magnification to determine its authenticity and quality. Once your coin has been certified by a grading service, you can then consider selling it to a private collector or at an auction house to maximize its value. In the world of numismatics, the study and collection of coins, rare and error coins like the 1944 Lincoln penny without a mint mark hold a special place of intrigue and allure. These coins represent a piece of history and offer a glimpse into the craftsmanship and precision of coin production during a particular era. For collectors, finding a rare gem like the 1944 penny is the ultimate thrill and achievement. So, there you have it, folks, the 1944 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, a coin worth potentially millions of dollars. If you ever come across one of these rare coins in your pocket change or inherited collection, be sure to handle it with care and seek out professional guidance on how to best preserve and capitalize on its value. Who knows, you could be sitting on a gold mine without even realizing it. In this eye-opening video, we dive deep into the world of rare coins to uncover one of the most sought-after Lincoln pennies that could be worth thousands of dollars. I have a super exciting topic to dive into: the 2013 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You may be wondering why a penny from 2013 is getting so much attention. Well, let me tell you, this penny is worth big money. Let's start off by discussing the history of the 2013 no mint mark Lincoln cent. In 2013, the United States Mint produced millions of pennies, as they do every year. However, due to a mistake at the mint, some of these pennies were released without the traditional mint mark that indicates where the coin was produced. This error makes these pennies incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. The absence of a mint mark on a coin is a big deal in the coin collecting world. It makes the coin unique and increases its value significantly. The 2013 no mint mark Lincoln cent is no exception. Because of this error, these pennies are considered to be very valuable and can fetch a high price on the collector's market. Now, let's talk about the value and worth of the 2013 no mint mark Lincoln cent. Depending on the condition of the coin, these pennies can be worth anywhere from a few $100s to several $1,000s. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these rare coins, especially if they are in mint condition. If you happen to come across a 2013 no mint mark Lincoln cent in your pocket change or coin collection, you may be sitting on a gold mine. It's always a good idea to have your coins appraised by a professional to determine their true value. You never know, you could be holding onto a coin that is worth a small fortune. In addition to its rarity and value, the 2013 no mint mark Lincoln cent is also a piece of American history. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909 and has become an iconic symbol of the United States. Owning a rare and valuable coin like the 2013 no mint mark penny is a way to connect with the past and appreciate the artistry and craftsmanship of coin production. Collecting coins is not just a hobby, it's a passion for many people around the world. The thrill of the hunt, the excitement of finding a rare coin, and the satisfaction of building a valuable collection are all part of the coin collecting experience. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 2013 no mint mark Lincoln cent is a coin that should be on your radar. In conclusion, the 2013 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a rare and valuable coin that is highly sought after by collectors. Its history, value, and worth make it a must-have for any serious coin collector. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare pennies, hold on to it tight because you could be holding on to a small fortune. We are diving into the fascinating world of the 2001 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might be asking yourself, what's the big deal about a penny? Well, let me tell you, this particular penny has quite a story to tell. First off, let's talk a little bit about the history of the 2001 no mint mark Lincoln penny. This penny was produced in limited quantities and lacks the traditional mint mark that indicates where it was minted. Some believe that these pennies were actually minted in error, making them incredibly rare and sought after by collectors. Now, you might be wondering, what is the value of a 2001 no mint mark Lincoln penny? Well, it all depends on the condition of the coin and its rarity. Some of these pennies have sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars at auction. Imagine finding one of these rare gems in your pocket change. When it comes to determining the worth of a 2001 no mint mark Lincoln penny, it's important to consider a few key factors. The condition of the coin is crucial. The better the condition, the higher the value. Additionally, the rarity of the coin plays a significant role in determining its worth. If you happen to come across one of these rare pennies, you could be sitting on a goldmine. So, how can you tell if you have a 2001 no mint mark Lincoln penny in your possession? Well, the absence of a mint mark is a clear indicator. Additionally, you'll want to examine the coin closely for any signs of wear or damage. If the coin appears to be in mint condition and lacks a mint mark, you could have a valuable treasure on your hands. As with any rare coin, it's essential to handle your 2001 no mint mark Lincoln penny with care. Store it in a protective case to prevent any further damage, and consider getting it professionally graded to determine its exact value. Treat this penny like the precious gem that it is. You never know how much it could be worth in the future. In conclusion, the 2001 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a rare and valuable treasure that should not be overlooked. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare pennies, hold on to it tightly and consider having it appraised by a professional. Who knows, you could be holding on to a piece of history that's worth big money. I hope you enjoyed learning about the history, value, and worth of the 2001 no mint mark Lincoln penny. If you have any questions or insights to share, feel free to leave a comment down below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more coin collecting content. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1967 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This particular penny is a true gem in the world of coin collecting, known for its unique characteristics and potential value. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's explore the history, value, and worth of this special coin. First off, let's talk about the history of the 1967 no mint mark Lincoln penny. Minted in 1967, this penny is distinguished by the absence of a mint mark on the coin. Mint marks are small letters or symbols that indicate where a coin was produced, and the lack of a mint mark on this penny adds to its mystique. The 1967 penny was minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, but the coins without mint marks are believed to have been struck at the Philadelphia mint. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of the value and worth of the 1967 no-mint mark penny. While most coins without mint marks are considered common and are not worth much more than face value, the 1967 penny is an exception. Due to a low mintage and high demand from collectors, the 1967 no-mint mark penny can fetch a pretty penny, pun intended. In fact, depending on its condition, a 1967 penny without a mint mark can be worth anywhere from a few dollars to thousands of dollars. So, how can you determine the value of your 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? Well, as with any coin, the value is influenced by factors such as rarity, demand, and condition. When it comes to the 1967 penny, the absence of a mint mark and its low mintage make it a desirable coin for collectors. Additionally, the condition of the coin, whether it is in mint state or has signs of wear, can significantly impact its value. To get an accurate assessment of your coin's worth, consider having it graded by a professional coin grading service. If you're lucky enough to own a 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, you may be sitting on a hidden treasure. With values ranging from a few dollars to potentially thousands of dollars, this coin is a valuable addition to any coin collection. And even if you're not a serious coin collector, the allure of the 1967 penny is undeniable. It's a piece of history that holds both sentimental and monetary value. In conclusion, the 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is a coin worth exploring. With its unique history, potential value, and captivating allure, this penny is a standout in the world of coin collecting. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual enthusiast, keep an eye out for this special coin. You never know when you might stumble upon a valuable piece of history in your pocket change. I've got a super interesting topic to dive into: the 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might be thinking, what's the big deal about a penny? Well, let me tell you, this particular penny has quite the history and could be worth big money. First things first, let's talk about the no-mint mark aspect of this penny. In 1972, the United States Mint accidentally omitted the mint mark on some of the pennies that were produced that year. Mint marks are the letters that indicate where the coin was minted, such as P for Philadelphia or D for Denver. This mistake is what makes the 1972 no-mint mark penny so special and rare. Now, you might be wondering, how can you tell if you have a 1972 no-mint mark penny in your possession? Well, it's all in the details. The absence of a mint mark is a telltale sign, but you'll also want to look for other distinguishing characteristics, such as the design of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side of the penny. Speaking of design, let's talk a bit about the history behind the Lincoln 1-cent penny. This iconic coin features a profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, making it a beloved collector's item for many numismatists. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, and over the years, there have been various design changes and commemorative editions released. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. What's the value and worth of a 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny? Well, let me tell you, this little coin could fetch you some serious cash if you have one in your collection. Due to its rarity and unique nature, the 1972 no-mint mark penny is highly sought after by coin collectors and enthusiasts. In fact, depending on the condition and overall appeal of the coin, a 1972 no-mint mark penny could be worth anywhere from a few $100s to several $1,000s. That's right, folks, a humble penny could potentially be worth a small fortune. So, how can you determine the value of your 1972 no-mint mark penny? Well, the best way to get an accurate appraisal is to have the coin professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. These experts will evaluate the coin's condition, rarity, and other factors to give you an accurate assessment of its value. Of course, if you're not looking to sell your 1972 no-mint mark penny, that's totally fine too. Many collectors choose to hold on to these rare coins as part of their numismatic collections, enjoying the history and beauty of these unique pieces of currency. In conclusion, the 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is a fascinating piece of numismatic history that holds significant value and worth for collectors. Whether you're a seasoned coin enthusiast or just starting out in the world of coin collecting, this rare penny is definitely a must-have for your collection. Alright, YouTube fam, that's a wrap on today's video. I hope you enjoyed learning about the 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny and its history, value, and worth. If you have any questions or thoughts to share, be sure to leave them in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more numismatic content. We've got an exciting topic to discuss: the 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You may be wondering why this particular penny is generating so much buzz in the coin collecting community. Stick around as we dive into the history, value, and potential worth of this intriguing coin. First things first, let's talk about the history behind the 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Minted in Philadelphia, this unique penny set itself apart by not bearing the traditional P mint mark. The absence of this mark has led to speculation and curiosity among collectors, making it a standout piece in any collection. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty: the value and worth of this elusive penny. While most circulated 2016 pennies are worth face value, the no-mint mark variety carries a premium due to its scarcity. In mint condition, these pennies can fetch anywhere from $10 to $100 or more, depending on the market demand. So, if you happen to stumble upon one of these gems in your pocket change, consider yourself lucky. But wait, there's more. The potential worth of the 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny goes beyond monetary value. For many collectors, owning a piece of history is priceless. The thrill of adding a rare and unique coin to your collection can't be understated. Plus, the story behind this penny adds an extra layer of intrigue and mystique to its allure. In addition to its monetary and historical value, the 2016 no-mint mark penny serves as a reminder of the craftsmanship and attention to detail that goes into coin production. The intricate design of Lincoln on the obverse and the Union Shield on the reverse showcase the artistry and precision of the U.S. Mint. It's a testament to the legacy of our nation's coinage and a piece of Americana that deserves to be appreciated and preserved. As with any collectible, the value of the 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is subjective and can fluctuate over time. However, one thing is certain: the allure of this rare and mysterious coin will continue to captivate collectors for years to come. So, whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a beginner coin enthusiast, keep an eye out for this hidden treasure in your coin hunts. And there you have it, folks. The fascinating history, value, and worth of the 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. We hope you enjoyed learning about this standout coin and feel inspired to explore the world of coin collecting further. Remember, it's not just about the money, it's about the journey and excitement of uncovering hidden treasures in your collection. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting and taking a closer look at the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This particular penny is causing quite a stir in the coin collecting community, as it is known to be quite rare and valuable. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty details of this 1995 penny, let's take a step back and discuss why mint marks are so important when it comes to coin collecting. A mint mark is a small symbol that indicates where a coin was minted. Each mint location has its own unique mark, which can significantly affect the value of a coin. In the case of the 1995 penny, the absence of a mint mark is what makes it stand out from the rest. So, why is the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny so special? Well, the United States Mint typically adds mint marks to coins to differentiate between the different mint locations. However, in 1995, the Philadelphia Mint accidentally omitted the mint mark from a small batch of Lincoln pennies. This mistake resulted in the creation of a limited number of 1995 pennies without a mint mark, making them highly sought after by collectors. In terms of value and worth, the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny can fetch a pretty penny on the market. In fact, some of these rare coins have been known to sell for hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars. The value of a 1995 penny without a mint mark is heavily dependent on its condition, rarity, and demand from collectors. So, if you happen to stumble upon one of these valuable pennies in your pocket change, consider yourself lucky. If you're interested in determining the value of your 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, there are a few key factors to consider. First and foremost, the condition of the coin plays a significant role in its value. Coins that are in pristine condition, with minimal wear and tear, will command a higher price than those that are heavily circulated. Additionally, the rarity of the coin also plays a crucial role in determining its value. The fewer 1995 pennies without a mint mark that are in circulation, the higher their value will be. Another important factor to consider when determining the value of your 1995 penny is the demand from collectors. As with any collectible item, the value of a coin is largely influenced by the demand from individuals who are looking to add it to their collection. If there is a high demand for the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, you can expect its value to increase significantly. Now, let's talk about the history of the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. This unique coin has a storied past that dates back to the year it was minted. In 1995, the United States was in the midst of a booming economy, with technology and innovation on the rise. The 1995 penny without a mint mark serves as a reminder of this vibrant time in American history and is a sought-after piece for collectors looking to add a piece of the past to their collection. In conclusion, the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a rare and valuable coin that is highly sought after by coin collectors. Its unique status as a coin without a mint mark sets it apart from other pennies of its time, making it a must-have for collectors looking to add a piece of American history to their collection. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these valuable pennies, be sure to hold on to it tightly and consider having it appraised to determine its true value. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting and taking a closer look at the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This particular penny is a real hidden gem in the world of numismatics, so let's get into it. First off, let's talk a bit about the history behind the 1984 no-mint mark penny. This coin was produced in the United States Mint in Philadelphia in 1984, and it was part of the regular Lincoln cent series. However, what makes this particular penny special is that it was struck without a mint mark, unlike most other coins produced by the U.S. Mint. Now, you might be wondering why the absence of a mint mark is such a big deal. Well, mint marks are small letters or symbols that indicate which mint facility produced a particular coin. For example, coins produced in Philadelphia have no mint mark, while coins from Denver have a D mint mark and coins from San Francisco have an S mint mark. So, the fact that the 1984 penny has no mint mark sets it apart from the rest and makes it quite rare. In terms of value and worth, the 1984 no mint mark Lincoln penny is actually quite valuable. Since it is a rare variant, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add it to their collection. In fact, some well-preserved specimens of this coin can be worth hundreds of dollars, depending on their condition and rarity. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1984 no-mint mark penny in your pocket change or at a coin show, make sure to keep it safe and have it evaluated by a professional. You never know, you might just be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. Now, let's talk a bit about the design of the 1984 no-mint mark penny. As with all Lincoln cents, the obverse of the coin features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. The reverse of the coin showcases the Lincoln Memorial, which is a prominent landmark in Washington, D.C. This design has been a mainstay of the Lincoln cent series since it was first introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The overall design of the penny is quite simple and elegant, with a timeless quality that has made it a favorite among collectors for decades. The lack of a mint mark on the 1984 penny only adds to its mystique and allure, making it a must-have for any serious coin collector. In terms of collecting strategies, if you're looking to add the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny to your collection, there are a few things to keep in mind. First and foremost, make sure to do your research and familiarize yourself with the various factors that can affect a coin's value, such as its rarity, condition, and historical significance. Additionally, it's always a good idea to buy coins from reputable dealers or auction houses to ensure their authenticity and quality. You can also consider joining a coin collecting club or online forum to connect with other enthusiasts and learn more about the hobby. Overall, the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a true treasure for any coin collector. Its rarity, history, and value make it a prized possession that is sure to stand the test of time. So, keep your eyes peeled for this elusive coin, and who knows, you might just strike it rich. that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed learning about the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more coin collecting content. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! We're diving into the world of valuable coins with a close look at the 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This small but mighty coin has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, with its unique history, rarity, and potential for big returns. So grab your magnifying glass and let's uncover the fascinating story behind this little treasure. First things first, let's talk about the year 1986. In this year, the United States Mint did something a little out of the ordinary. They produced a limited number of pennies without a mint mark. Now, for those who may not be familiar, the mint mark on a coin indicates where it was produced. So when a coin doesn't have a mint mark, it becomes a bit of a mystery as to where it came from. This mystery surrounding the 1986 no-mint mark penny is part of what makes it so valuable. Collectors love a good challenge, and the hunt for this elusive penny is definitely a thrilling one. Some believe that the lack of a mint mark was an error, while others speculate that it was intentionally done to create excitement and intrigue among coin collectors. Whatever the case may be, one thing is for sure: the 1986 no-mint mark penny is a hot commodity in the world of numismatics. Now, let's talk about value. As with any rare coin, the value of the 1986 no-mint mark penny can vary greatly depending on its condition and demand. Mint condition examples of this penny have been known to fetch thousands of dollars at auction, while even circulated coins can still be worth a pretty penny, pun intended. It's important to note that the value of a coin is ultimately determined by what someone is willing to pay for it. So don't be afraid to do your research and shop around to get the best deal. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1986 no-mint mark penny, be sure to handle it with care. The condition of a coin is a major factor in determining its value, so be gentle and avoid cleaning or polishing it. The patina and wear on a coin can actually add to its charm and authenticity, so don't try to alter it in any way. In addition to its value as a collectible item, the 1986 no-mint mark penny also holds historical significance. The mid-1980s were a time of change and innovation, and this penny serves as a small but tangible reminder of that era. It's amazing to think about all the hands this little coin has passed through over the years, and the stories it could tell if it could talk. So, what's the bottom line? Is the 1986 no-mint mark penny worth the investment? Well, that ultimately depends on your goals and interests as a collector. If you're in it for the thrill of the hunt and the joy of owning a piece of history, then this penny is definitely worth adding to your collection. However, if you're looking to make a quick buck, it's important to remember that the coin market can be unpredictable and speculative. In conclusion, the 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is a fascinating piece of numismatic history with the potential for big returns. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is definitely worth keeping an eye out for. So happy hunting, and may you strike numismatic gold with this rare and valuable treasure. We have an exciting topic to discuss: the 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This coin has been the subject of much speculation and intrigue among collectors, so let's dive right in and explore its history, value, and potential worth in today's market. First off, let's talk a bit about the background of the 1975 no-mint mark penny. This particular coin was minted in Philadelphia in 1975 and is unique in that it does not have the traditional mint mark that is typically found on U.S. coins. Mint marks are small letters or symbols that indicate where a coin was minted, with Philadelphia typically using no mint mark at all. This omission of a mint mark on the 1975 penny has made it quite rare and sought after by collectors. Now, you may be wondering, why is a coin having no mint mark such a big deal? Well, the absence of a mint mark on a coin can sometimes indicate a mistake at the minting facility, leading to a limited number of coins being produced without the mark. This can make these coins highly valuable to collectors due to their scarcity and historical significance. In the case of the 1975 penny, the lack of a mint mark adds an extra layer of intrigue and appeal to this already fascinating coin. When it comes to the value of the 1975 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, It can vary depending on the condition of the coin and the current market demand. In general, a well-preserved example of this coin can fetch a pretty penny, pun intended, for collectors. Some rare variants of the 1975 penny have been known to sell for hundreds, or even thousands of dollars at auction. So, if you happen to come across one of these coins in your collection, make sure to have it appraised by a professional to determine its true value. It's important to note that not all 1975 pennies without mint marks are valuable. Due to the nature of coin collecting, the condition of the coin plays a significant role in determining its worth. Coins that are heavily worn or damaged may not fetch as high a price as those in pristine condition. So, if you're lucky enough to have a 1975 no mint mark penny in your possession, take good care of it to ensure its value remains intact. In addition to its value, the 1975 no mint mark penny also holds a special place in numismatic history. This coin represents a unique moment in time when a mistake at the minting facility led to the creation of a rare and highly sought-after collectible. Collectors are drawn to coins like the 1975 penny for their historical significance and the stories they tell about the production process and the people involved in creating these small pieces of art. So, what can you do if you're interested in acquiring a 1975 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny for your collection? Well, one option is to search for these coins at coin shops, online auctions, or through fellow collectors. Keep an eye out for listings that specifically mention the absence of a mint mark on the 1975 penny, as these are the coins that hold the most value and appeal to collectors. You may also want to consider joining a coin collecting club or online forum to connect with other enthusiasts who can help you track down rare coins like the 1975 penny. In conclusion, the 1975 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is a fascinating coin with a rich history and potential for significant value in today's market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is sure to capture your imagination and add a unique piece to your collection. So, keep your eyes peeled for the elusive 1975 penny, and happy hunting to all you coin enthusiasts out there.